Great power comes with great responsibility. And that includes chopping off your own dong. I'm not against it. Hey, you turn 18, go ahead, chop it off. Yeah, you go, girl. Like, I don't care. What is going on, beautiful people? Hopefully, we're doing well. Before we get into the video, I would just like to say this is a pro do you channel. If that includes LGBTQ, then hey, good on you. Love who you love. Feel comfortable in the skin you're in. And it's none of my business what you do behind closed doors. Anyway, moving on. So it looks like Target has lost $9 billion due to these tuck-friendly swimsuits they put out on their sales floor. Now, originally, the reason why they claimed they removed them was because there were threats to the staff and to the employees. And there were physical confrontations. People were being very hostile. The employees, didn't feel safe anymore. And once your employees feel like they're not safe, they start reporting to news outlets, social media. It's a really bad PR move because, you should be safe where you're at, when you're making a couple dollars, when you're at your job should be safe. But, because they are salespeople, not UFC fighters. So understandably so. So they took off the products. They took the products off the shelf, but it was too late. It was already too late. People still are not messing with Target. The outrage continues. The social media posts become more rampant. Social media is the social media platforms are trying to filter out, these posts. People are posting what they put out on the sales floor. And social media is trying to take them down to prevent the spread of hatred, and also just because they don't want that type of videos on their feed, because it's toxic. It can make people feel a certain type of way. It makes people feel enraged. And then the bigots come out once that stuff starts to happen, which, like I said, this is a pro do you channel. I don't care who you like, bro. I like chicks with dump trucks. All right. I can't help it. I am who I am. Okay. I like the dumpies. If you like something different, go get it. I ain't mad at you, but you like what you like. I like what I like. But yeah, man, people are doubling down. What do you guys think about these swimsuits? Me personally, I really don't care. They claim that some of them were in child sizes, but they weren't for children. My whole thing is this, right? Sell what you sell. I don't believe that you should expose that to children above the age, or you should not. You should expose that to children, and I also don't think the whole surgery thing should not happen until you're 18. Once you turn 18, then I feel like who cares, right? The only reason I feel that way is because you can't smoke at 18, you can't drink at 18, you can't buy a gun, you can't serve your country. You're not even a legit adult at the age of 18, and that's such a permanent decision, right? You are not able to make a permanent decision, at that age, and you also can't buy things that'll help you do permanent things, like unalive people, buying firearms, joining them, whether it's in the military or outside of the military, them things could do damage, so you got to make sure that the person making those decisions are seasoned and experienced enough to handle the consequences and all of that power. With great power comes with great responsibility, and that includes chopping off your own dong. I'm not against it. Hey, you turn 18, go ahead, chop it off. Yeah, you go, girl. Like, I don't care. Just wait till you're 18. And if they're in child sizes, what if they're for midgets? What if the person's really short? That's a really gray area. So I don't want to play that game. So, I'm not enraged over the swimsuits. I don't look at Target any differently. And honestly, I didn't look any differently at Bud Light. People were tripping out over it. Bro, these people are demographic. Okay, the company's job is to sell, right? So if you are just completely excluding a certain demographic, I'm not saying it's going to hurt sales, but you're leaving a portion of the money on the table. This stuff is going to happen. It's not going to stop. Other retailers are going to wait till this dies down, and they're slowly going to start pushing that type of stuff out. It is what it is, I think a lot of people are insecure. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really don't care. And I understand it could be really tough for the LGBT community because every time you feel like you're being represented, you just kind of just get stomped on. A portion of it, I feel, is kind of like the way it's being displayed, They're not being conservative at all with this stuff. It's just kind of wild. But when I say conservative, like not being aggressive, like when they have products or services or a show, they are aggressive with their representation, instead of like easing its way in. Not that they should be eased in, but this could be a lot for people, right? And that's why this is what I mean by that. You putting out tuck-friendly swimsuits is a lot for people. It's making people's hairs, like the two wires in their head, cross, and the spark happens and they start to lose their minds. They did not approach this the right way at all with the swimsuits, right? Because you're being exposed. So with beer, you shouldn't even have to ease your way in, with beer, any other products where you're not being exposed, where other people have to look at you in public because you're at the swimming pool. Other people have to look. There's kids there, and once again, I'm not saying you can't go out, but it's just, order it online or find a way to slowly ease it in. Target just was like, wham, tuck-friendly swimsuits, and then everyone freaks out. Like, what did you expect? I'm not saying that this should happen, but, you guys knew this was going to create, some type of buzz, some type of outrage. And yeah, man, it's just kind of tough. It's a tough day for Target. We still shopping at Target. We still drinking Bud Light, Miller Lite. I don't care. If it's beer, I'm drinking it. Because I don't want nobody to stop me and my endeavors. Just because y'all endeavors are a little bit different doesn't mean that you should be like crapped on. And that's what I be telling y'all, man. I be like, look, if you don't like something, you don't want to support something, that's cool, bro. Just don't tear it down, because then you look like a monster and it's really not bothering you directly anyway. I hate to say it. And I'm, y'all already know how I get down. Like I said, I like the dumpies, but if you don't like the dumpies, hey, man, it's cool. More for me, But yeah, it's sad, man. We are losing our minds. We're very distracted right now. There's a lot more to life right now than some damn tuck-friendly swimsuits. There's a lot bigger fish to fry, in our society. But instead, we got this BS going on. But yeah, please leave a comment below, like the video. Thank you guys so much for coming by. This channel is about improving your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health. Having a good quality of life. I don't make these videos above you. I make these videos beside you, because I'm normal too. I go through struggles. I just like to put my 2 cents up here. And it's really all about having a high quality of life. And in order for that to happen, or at least for that to happen for us as a collective, as a group, we gotta you gotta dial it back a little bit. You gotta calm down, you know what I'm saying? Or at least be focused on the bigger stuff. Like, seriously, interest rates going crazy, inflation going bananas, debt is at an all-time high, college tuition is unobtainable, people can't even pay off their student debts, let alone the people that are going into it right now. You got old people who can't retire. It's getting crazy, bruh. It's getting crazy. It's getting real. It's getting real, guys. What are you doing to improve yourself and to make yourself stronger, to acquire more assets, to make more money, to protect your funds that you already have? Me personally, I started YouTube, so I always have a little something no one can ever take from me. In addition to me finding a new job, it's a grind. It's a hustle. Everything is a hustle, Hey, even Target was trying to get their hustle on with these swimsuits. It just blew up on them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the views. Have a wonderful day. I'm out. Peace.